Hi, everybody. We're here. Can you hear
I think
me?
I dropped out on you for a moment.
Can you hear me?
Am I back?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm on vacation here, and I'm not exactly sure how stable this is going to be, but we're gonna make a go of it so Bekah and I could do this together. It's barely Necessities, laughingplace.com's merchandise show, and yeah, we've got just a lot of fun stuff to show off. So here we go. I'm gonna let you kick us off, Bekah.
Yeah, we're going to start today with the Disney Castle collection. It launched, this Series 6 launched on Saturday, and it is themed to Sleeping Beauty. So we have her castle. There's always 5 items in each release, and I think 3 of the 5 are gone, but you can still get the light up figurine and you can still get the journal. Those are both available right now on Shop Disney. And I think this might be, while Sleeping Beauty isn't my favorite princess, I think this might be my favorite castle release so far. I really like the colors and I like the style of it, and I think it's just very pretty.
Now, this is a continuation of the sets that we've been seeing, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Because
So far.
I have the journal for Cinderella,
Mhm.
and it's really pretty the way that they did it. There's some like I think we talked about it before, but some of the pages are a bit translucent, kind of giving you a backdrop, and along with as well as just lined paper. So it's not purely lined paper. There's embellishments throughout it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a really, really nice series that they have. I have the puzzle from series 5 for Rapunzel for Tangled. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me, but it's a beautiful puzzle. There's kind of like a matte finish to it, 1,000-piece puzzle. I had fun building it, so I'll have to share pictures one of these days, and I will probably pick up another one or two. I think I'm going to hold out for Beauty and the Beast, but really high quality, beautiful, beautiful items.
Meanwhile, I'm getting some love from Nick Morgan for being here on vacation and doing the show while Mr. Doobie took some time off from trivia. But you know, hey, guys got to do. He's actually there. Gideon and Doobie are actually on their way right now to Universal Studios. They're gonna probably enjoy some Men in Black, so I'm sure I'll be getting reports from them. Meanwhile, there's been some more Funko coming our way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have pre-orders right now for several of these items. A lot of them are part of like the different virtual convention exclusives, but we've got, of course, as you can see there, Kronk and Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. So if you are in the market for those, there's plenty to collect. There's also, yeah, these are part of the WonderCon, and so that'll be taking place April 21st through the 23rd.
These are adorable. The kind of the mad scientist, what I call the mad scientist visual there.
Yes, yes. Yeah, they've got the matching like coats on and everything. I like their little like head coverings as well.
Oh, Gideon says hi too. That's funny. I see in the comments. We've also got a Beauty and the Beast. Is this the Enchantress?
I think so.
That's
Sorry.
pretty. No, it's cool. I
Yeah.
just saw the Beauty and the Beast logo in the top. That's really cool. Yeah, the Enchantress from Beauty and the Beast is coming to Hot Topic. We've got some Three Musketeers figures. There's the adorable Donald looking ready to declare all for one and one for all. Okay, that's not my cup of tea.
That's Madam Mim, correct?
Yes,
From
yeah, that is the mad Madam Mim looking her boorish self from the wizard's duel that she has with Merlin there in Sword in the Stone. It's kind of nice to see some characters from the, you know, I would say lesser celebrated the stuff. So, oh, hey, Tony is coming in and saying his wallet is now under lock and key.
Yes, Tony is our Funko guy, right?
Yes, yes, he is. And you're right, Ayla. There is no trivia tonight. The boys are off destroying aliens at Universal. I apologize. I keep looking up where my setup here is different than home, and I've got Bekah up and your comments up on the screen up on the wall. So it's a little different setup for me here. But we've got some more Funko fun. If I can remember which way to scroll. There we go. A stormtrooper. And this one stopped me in my tracks.
Yes,
The Rocketeer. Oh,
you're a fan of I haven't seen the movie. My dad talks about how good it is, but you really like this movie, correct?
I do. I'm a really big fan of the Rocketeer. Totally. The sets, the time period, and then I really enjoy the romance between the lead. So yeah, it's a fun movie. You'll have to see it and then let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I even picked up the comic books that they did. I can't remember if it was a re-release or if they did a continuation of the story, but I picked up some comic books not too long ago with the Rocketeer through my Kindle.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's really
Edna
cool.
Mode. Ooh, a
Yeah.
chaser.
And these all come in the little like soda cans like that. So these are the Funko sodas. And I think that these the Rocketeer is available through the convention, but I think Edna uh might be a solo figure.
Now, what will all these people do about their like Funko walls? How will they fit? This is going to mess up their little,
Right?
displays, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
just
have to start
envisioning Tony
thinking.
trying to figure out where to put his Funko sodas.
That'll be the next thing in a couple years. We will have storage units that are what you'll go video your storage unit because it will be all of your collectibles that you don't have room for in your house. Just a
Right?
beautiful display, and I mean this positively.
Totally. I'm double checking to be sure I've got the next step heading up here right. Okay, we're gonna head on over to some Expedition Everest backpacks and spirit jerseys. Oh, he's adorable, like the kind of cutie Yeti.
Right? He looks very happy, not like we're used to seeing him.
He looks like he's ready to disco, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
A
Yes.
little disco.
These are also available on Shop Disney. One is the standard spirit jersey, and then the backpack is Loungefly. So
I want him to have a cute nickname, because we all call the Matterhorn Yeti Harold. That he's had that name for forever. I can't even remember why. I just know that that's his name. But I've never heard the Yeti in Orlando called anything but the Yeti. Nice color.
I've heard Disco Yeti, but I think that's because of a video somebody put together.
Okay, I know Disco Yeti. Disco Yeti is because now that he's no longer in motion, because he used to have this range of motion, they do like a light on him, like a strobe, and so people have started referring to him as Disco Yeti. That one I know, but I'm not sure. I can't remember the Harold reference. So if Doobie was here, he'd tell me, "Oh, those dogs are cute," but I'll scroll past the ad. Oh, the Loungefly
Yeah,
with
that's the inside of the backpack has the little Yeti logos.
Oh, my team knows me. They like to know what's on the inside of the backpack. That's one of the things I always look for. What's the lining?
Right? Yes, a lot of times the best part is the lining.
Yeah. Hey, next up we've got some more Loungefly. Now we're moving over to Wreck-It Ralph. When can I see you again? Right? When can we
Right.
do this again?
Yes, these debuted this past week on the 26th, and yeah, it's items for Wreck-It Ralph, a lot of Vanellope Von Schweetz and Sugar Rush, and these are
I
all
know I have the
on.
song in my head now. Just seeing this backpack with the adorable sprinkles in her hair and everything. I've got the SUGAR. Rush. Got it popping in my head already. Oh, a zip top wallet with the sprinkles like you find on
Mhm.
Penelope, or you've got her striped leggings represented in a wallet. So a little bit more subtle, you would know it, but not necessarily everybody would know that you're, showing Wreck-It Ralph a little love. Some blind box pins of her race crew.
Yep.
Lots of fun over there at
Lounge.
Loungefly coming for Sugar Rush fans.
And we do
Oh,
have a little bit of Fix It Felix Jr.
cool. Did you download that and play it on your phone when the film came out?
I
I
did
did.
not.
So I will speak to my own addiction because I did. I had it on my phone. I played it quite a bit. Too much fun. It's my kind of game. I think I'm well known to those who watch LP as a side scroller. Hi, David. I'll say hi.
Hi.
And like the cute little cookie.
The medal
That
that she makes for him.
oh,
Yeah. So
that's
it's a
sweet.
dual-sided keychain, and this way you've got 2 Stink Brain, you're my hero.
Aww. And in the world of Marvel, we've got some Captain America fun.
Yes, I don't know if anybody's watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, but this week we got a little bit more of that interesting looking new Captain America. So this is John Walker, and there is a Hasbro collectible that you can pre-order right now through them. It'll be, or I'm sorry, it's exclusively at Walmart, and it's $22.88. Again, pre-orders now, and this will be available in August.
I really
So,
like this idea, this thing that we keep seeing with these figures, where you can change their face to have different, maybe masked or unmasked, or sometimes it's a change in expression. Kind of reminds me of videos I would see of, how you did stop motion, in essence, kind of changing the faces out. It's nice to
right.
have that kind of variety, not just merely locked into a singular look all the time for the figure that you're buying. So pretty cool stuff. Over at on Mondays, I know Bekah and Mac are bringing everybody up to speed on the Falcon and Winter Soldier. They do a kind of a wrap up of the recent episode, and then they also showcase some of the merchandise related, because they're trying to do kind of weekly releases like they did with The Mandalorian, where merchandise will reflect some of the images or moments that you saw in the latest episode. And we have a kind of a roundup of some of that here, Bekah.
They're calling that Marvel must-haves. We're already 11 weeks into this, and we've showed you many things for WandaVision. And like Rebekah said, we're now on to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we've got more. There's a lot here. We won't scroll through everything because there is a there's a ton, but more
Really?
items for the new Captain America. So if that is who you're interested in, or if you just want to add some of these items to your collection, there's plenty of stuff for the new Captain America, including a Funko. And then
Was there something in particular that reached out to you, Bekah?
um I think I put it at the very bottom because it was one of my favorites. It's the Bucky Hot Toys collectible that's coming out.
Okay,
Yeah, either
everybody, get ready for the quick scroll.
there we go. But the very last one, it's like $260. They're doing pre-orders right now, but they're very, very detailed. They're beautiful Hot Toys collectibles. And uh, yeah, just lots of detail and artistry that goes into it, and you can see how much they look like the actors. So
It's amazing how much it looks like them now. But considering that when we moved up to the Bay Area, we went to a mall in the city, and the name isn't coming to me. And it was around the holiday time, and there was a kiosk there that you could take. You would stand in this booth, and then they would scan you, and you could walk out of the mall like a little action figure of yourself. So considering that, we see that now, I'm happy to see that kind of accuracy and attention in the other characters as well. Thank you, Kidder, for answering Amy's question. I appreciate it. There's a Hot Toys at Disney Town in Shanghai.
yes,
Disney.
yes, that
Ooh,
was
I
the
like that.
first time I'd ever been into a Hot Toys store or even seen any of their items, and I was just like, Oh my goodness, I wanna buy everything. It was back, I think Civil War had just come out at that point, so it was still early phase 3 of Marvel, but they had Marvel, they had all of the different Star Wars. I think at that point, we might have had, The Force Awakens, so they had all of those collectibles, and just the detail, is amazing. Haven't actually purchased any of them, but if I had an unlimited, wallet of cash, I'd probably have plenty of those collectibles.
And once again, I'm on vacation, so hence the unusual setup. This was where I could find a second screen, so I'd be able to kind of showcase stuff and also showcase your comments. So let's see. Next up, we've got some items coming from Marvel, some more
Mhm.
Marvel.
Yes, this is more pre-orders they're doing right now. These are Target items, and they're from Hasbro, Funko, Lego. A lot of these items are, like we said, pre-order, and they'll be arriving in stores on May 2nd. They're covering 4 eras of Marvel. So we've got the Timeless Age, which is what this is, and that's the X-Men and Deadpool. And then we'll be getting the Patriotic, the Infinite, and the Amazing Ages in the coming weeks, with other characters like Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, Iron Man, and Spider Man, and Black Panther, all to be featured. So these
I
are
love
some.
this idea. Yeah, I love this idea of this blacklight design.
Mhm.
Where I mean, that's going to be some fun reactive items there, and the colors themselves during the day. I like purples and green. I don't know. For me, it's like that. Lisa, I find it a Lisa Frank color scheme.
Yes.
That's what I think of, a Lisa Frank color scheme. But blacklight reactive is going to be fun.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the black light colors are great. As you were saying, Lisa Frank, I stared at those things. Oh my goodness, I thought they were just the prettiest things. So yes, these bright colors, there's something very, I don't know, very appealing about them. Maybe it's just the time period you grew up. Who knows? But
Exactly, right? Yeah, they're just nailing the correct nostalgia level for me.
Mhm.
And then from Lego, they've got these amazing three-dimensional busts that you can, construct yourself. They send you the kit, and then you're gonna, instead of building the usual like ships or structures, you're gonna end up with these dimensional busts of, in this case, they have a Imperial. I'm sorry, a Vader and a scout trooper. I wanted to say a scooper trooper, and that made no sense. A scout trooper, and then also the probe droid, which is among my more favorite Star Wars characters, for lack of a better description. So I was quite thrilled when I encountered one at Batu, on Batu.
Okay.
So I may have to pick up this. I tend to leave the Lego sets to Gideon, but this Imperial probe droid just might have to find its way to Mom's Lego collection.
We have I it's too far away from me right now. We have the Millennium Falcon ship. I don't have any of like we have some what are they? There's like a Mickey figure that we have, but it's not Lego, it's some other like nano block. But I do like that they're doing more unusual products and unusual sets like these. So yeah, Lego's been experimenting, I think, with some different types of products for collectors. So these will
Very.
be available April 26th, and I think they're pre-order. You can pre-order them right now. They range between 49.99 and 69.99 for these three.
Very nice. One of the highlights so far of the trip here has been our trip to the new Universal Legacy store. It's there in City Walk, and let me scroll over to the correct screen. But it celebrates all sorts of wonderful history of Universal, which is Universal Orlando, which is fun to think of, the idea that the resort is now big enough to have that kind of history.
Mhm.
But here you can see the outside of the store. Doobie and I took numerous photos, and then some of our team were able to craft that into an article and bring you all the highlights. But throughout the store, there's images like this one of the Back to the Future ride vehicle. You know, Back to the Future's been gone for a while now. Same with the Jaws ride, and this photo is like from classic day, because this is the Psycho House.
Oh, wow.
And the, you know, old Nickelodeon studios, and I could have spent so much time. I mean, I did, but I could have spent even more time just looking at all the different displays. They have classic props as well, so you've got various uniforms on display. Uniforms like what cast would wear on display. Along, I mean, obviously, it's all to showcase the merchandise. But the oh, how funny! Our Mike Mack posted that he's watching an LP show talking about Universal while sitting at Universal. Is that meta?
Yeah. Probably.
And construction photos. And the nice thing is a lot of it is really well labeled, so that you can tell what it is you're looking at. They have like little descriptive tags, like as if it was in a prop or like a movie warehouse. My favorite thing that they've done is this right here. It's a digital screen, and it's right by the t-shirts and whatever, but periodically it would drop down. It would look like a lid was shutting on the box, and then when it would open back up, there'd be a different display. And so it was able to showcase a variety of different images. Over there is where I saw a display of classic maps, like one that said Universal Orlando Escape. So going back to that era. And Tony Betty is pointing out in the comments that picture I was sharing with the Psycho House. If you rewind this video, actually go check out this video. The link will be in the comments. But that picture, you can actually see Islands of Adventure is under construction in the background of that picture as well. And yeah, I should have mentioned that as well. So thanks for pointing that out, Tony. But you'll definitely want to look at, if you've been a fan of Universal, you'll definitely want to take a look at the article, click on the pictures, enlarge them, have some fun, kind of reliving Universal of ages gone by. So yeah, lots and lots of fun there.
That is really cool. Yeah, I figured we should probably, while we are the Disney merch show, there's nothing wrong with showcasing some of the other offerings that they have at Universal Studios. And you were there, so it just made perfect sense that we focus on that.
In fact, that brings us to Sensational Seven. And this week, my Sensational Seven, what I did since I was at Universal Orlando, I decided to make a list. Oh, you're awesome. You're with your Gryffindor scarf. To make a list as if the dwarfs had visited Universal, what might they bring home as souvenirs? So as you know, I try my best to frame my Sensational Seven around Disney's Seven Dwarfs, beginning with Sleepy. Now, when you're sleepy and you're kind of a little groggy and everything, check it out. This mug has a little slot in it for your spoon. So you don't, you can stay in kind of that semi-awake state and still have everything you need for your either your morning coffee, perhaps oatmeal, I don't know, whatever. Happy is next, and that is, I thought, this adorable mug. It's the Minions are on vacation. It says Universal Studios Orlando. It's got a little postmark in it, and because I'm happy, right? So it's what I thought maybe he'd come home with. Grumpy, check out this face.
Mm-hmm.
Reign of Kong is an attraction over at Islands of Adventure. It's where you get to go face to face with the amazing King Kong. It's takes my breath away every single time to that immense figure right there. I mean, every single time. The rest of it, I could give or kind of give or take. not as impressive. It's enjoyable, not as impressive, but that moment where you're face to face with Kong is like a step beyond what it used to be when he was part of Kongfrontation. For Dopey, what is sillier than a bubble wand and T-Rex combination? These crack me up around the park. And, and I tried to also pick items that you could find on the Universal website. They actually will have a lot of their merchandise now available to purchase online. You can browse by brand or by style, like if you're looking for a t-shirt. But one of the things I really appreciate is you can browse like Universal Studios, or you can browse Harry Potter, or Jurassic World, and it's a nice layout to be able to find specific items. Sometimes parents like to use these as a way to let their kids know they're going on a trip. Get like a little t-shirt or something and let the kid open it up and, oh, hey, we're going there. Next up, let's see, Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy. He needs a fanny pack because he has to keep tissues close by. And right now, Universal has this amazing retro line. It features that marquee from the 70, 80 period, and it's got that color scheme with the neon colors. So maybe it's even a little 90s, right? I don't know. I kind of like the edge of the 80s. But this retro line reminds me of the Universal that I can remember from my youth. We have Bashful. He's a little bit more subtle. Mm-hmm. So it's just got the simple US, and then a hood. And Mike Mack is 100% correct that I chose a Universal Studios Back to the Future collectible glass because Doc Brown. How could our Seven Dwarf leader Doc not come home with something that represents another franchise that has Doc?
That's brilliant.
So there you go. There's the little shopping list from my adventures at Universal, and featuring the Seven Dwarfs.
I like that. That was a fun, different. It's nice to have. I love your Sensational Seven because it's nice to have some different items mixed in there, and I'm really glad you went with the Universal Studios route this week. Go
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, when I was scrolling through to see what you added, I came across the Back to the Future. I was like, now who's this for? I was like, oh, Doc. So I think you win with that one for sure.
And I should point out, part of the reason why I was aware of that sweater is because our very own Tony Benny picked one up the other night, and I thought, I might just add that to my list.
So good.
Hey, next up, Bekah is going to tell you all the many, many, many other things that we've been showcasing here at Laughing Place, because this little 30 minutes here is just a tip of the iceberg of the merchandise coverage that you can find here at Laughing Place.
Yes, indeed. Last week they had shopDisney released the Dooney and Burke sidekicks. They are available at Disney Springs, but the sidekicks collection is kind of fun. Right now, they just have the annual pass holder bag and the magic band on shopDisney, but if that's something that you're into, those are still available. We also have some Mickey Mouse inspired play sets. There's a conductor set, so train conductor, and then a s'mores set, and some other fun stuff for the kiddos. Then there's a tropical collection. They have items, swimwear. There's some items for the home, and then also some attire for the whole family. Gideon's Bakehouse. I know this isn't quite merchandise, but it kind of is. They're going to be releasing a new cookie. So I think I highly recommend you go look at that article. I think there's going to be some type of orange cookie that's coming for the month of April. There's a Disney by Coach collection on the outlet with Tiana, Cinderella, and Belle. Super, super cute. And then tomorrow's the last day of March Magic, but today we have the buy a Pluto plush and you get a key and a key pin free. So a few more days to take advantage of the March Magic deals.
Very nice. So as always, there's lots going on here at Laughing Place. I actually saw that Sidekicks bag, Bekah, when we were at Animal Kingdom a few days ago. It's so cute. We saw it, and I saw a few new to me, emo outfits, and a new popcorn bucket style that has been featured on Laughing Place. If you look at our Instagram, I think, and Twitter, you'll find it as well as on the main site, but it's attractions inspired. So it's like lots of like little ovals featuring Haunted Mansion I can remember, and I can remember Big Thunder, Splash Mountain, just like various little adorable little designs. And it's one of the first popcorn buckets that I've seen a new style since the COVID outbreak. So for me, it was kind of, it's like a return, a little bit of a sign of a return to normal in that, having that new design come out. So, but yeah, lots going on here at Laughing Place, even though, I'm on vacation, so I'm not even aware of everything that's going on. But I know there's a lot. I get a little alert whenever the team here publishes something new, and I've been getting plenty while I am out and about having a good time, hitting the parks, getting plenty of Florida sun, because more than anything, that's what I need, some Florida sun.
What was the first or most anticipated Disney attraction that you've experienced on your vacation? I mean, I know you've
We
been on probably
actually
everything before, right?
we had a really amazing safari. We saw like pretty much every animal you could see on the safari except the mandrills, like the baboon type critters, the mandrills. But the cheetahs were walking around. So many we saw we saw a juvenile elephant in the herd, a lot of giraffes. The lionesses, two of the lionesses were walking, which these are, usually they're more sedentary, kind of almost asleep throughout the day because they're more nocturnal. But yeah, the lionesses were meandering around. So really, we had to pause for a bit because there was a rhino in our path. Just like I say, an amazing safari. And the weather has been perfect for me, a little bit warmer for some others, but perfect for me. I've been really enjoying it. Disney does an amazing job of keeping things organized and letting you have that distancing that we need, and making sure that people are adhering to the masking policy. I've been very, very impressed with the operations here, even though it is spring break time. So yeah, but we are actually at the location called we're staying in a vacation rental in an area called Story Lake Resort. And this is the second time that we've picked up a location, rental here. And I cannot recommend this location enough. It's the site itself is very, very convenient to, going to various locations. I have family here, so the ability to, kind of get down to where they are, it's really convenient to that, as well as to like the resort areas. And this little resort itself has a nice lazy river / water park available to you. So if you're not in a pool home or townhome, you can still have that pool relaxation thing. And it's nice to be able to decompress in a space larger than a hotel room.
Yes.
During your trip, and especially right now with the COVID regulations and masking and whatnot, I'm appreciative of kind of coming home to a space that I don't feel the need to, I'm in my house. I'm not wearing the mask, and I have a bit of ways to walk. Whereas if in a hotel, as soon as you leave your hotel, mask back on, and that can get a bit wearing and after a bit. So I'm, like I say, for this trip, given the current dynamics, it's been a really, really great choice. And this is our second time here at Story Lake, and we've been very pleased. Obviously, these are like VRBO, so there's different owners for each one, and this is the second time we've done it. Different owner this time, but both experiences have been top notch, very communicative, and the location itself has been been wonderful. Can't recommend it enough. And this is like, you know, this isn't a paid thing. They didn't like, they're not like country. This is just where we ended up. So I'm just sharing what our experience has been. It's very convenient. There's a Target half a mile away. There's a Publix about, I think it's a mile and a half away if you prefer. So, you know, just really convenient to kind of stock up on stuff as well. So really, really, really nice place. So yeah, so I'm excited. We'll be here for, you know, a while longer. So my parents are actually celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary.
Aw.
So it'll be a lot of fun to be able to celebrate that with them. I'm grateful for the way things have worked out to where we were able to be here for that. So yeah, all in all, good, wonderful weather. So yeah, can't complain. And
I
this,
know.
and I'm in this theater with, you know, I've got a Mandalorian over here on a speeder bike with Grogu hanging off the back, and then I've got these clone troopers, I think they are. Michael, correct me later, coming in. So yeah, lots of
You win for decoration.
my Gideon's room. Gideon's room is like total. One of the things that I enjoy about Story Lake is the owners try and decorate the houses in like thematically. In a lot of cases, Gideon's room is like a total. We'll post pictures. It's a Hogwarts Express. So like you have the Hogwarts Express on the wall, and then they have the Marauders map is a rug,
Oh.
and the lamps are, it's a stack of the Harry Potter books that they've transformed into a lamp. So they have that on either side, and then they have a sorting hat sitting up on the shelf and Hedwig, and he just finished book 1. And so super awesome. Our room, the master room, is themed to Stranger Things. So it has this enormous red sign, neon sign over the bed that lights up. It says Stranger Things, and then they have all sorts of retro, like they have a Walkman, and they have a phone, like a retro phone. It's really the other master bedroom downstairs is themed to Princess Bride. So it, As You Wish, is up on the wall. So yeah, it's really they're clearly having some fun here, decorating.
It sounds like it.
Area to a different theme. So yeah, lots of fun.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you're having a good time, and it sounds like an amazing place to be. I really, yeah, can't wait to see those pictures, especially the
Yeah,
Stranger Things.
oh, I know, right? Yeah, no, I'll be sure. We'll be sure and share it with everyone. As our trip ends, we'll do a report for everyone, and I'm sure you'll see some of it on Disney Trivia Live and whatnot. But please don't forget to like. If you're enjoying this, like it. Let your friends know that we're here. We talk about Disney merch which day of the week is it, Bekah?
Today's Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, we're here talking about Disney merch. And all throughout the week here at Laughing Place, we're talking all things Disney and theme parks and entertainment and pop culture. You know, we do our best to keep you out and we do our best to keep you guys on top. I'm not sure what he's giggling about. Oh, because he's wearing the hoodie. I gotcha. Okay. Well, we're done here. The report here is done, as she says. We're out, right? We're done. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.